Hello students, I have heard that many students are facing problem in light chapter of CBSE class 10. So in this video, I am going to explain you about light chapter. I am going to explain you about refraction. So before refraction, let me explain you about reflection. What happens in case of reflection? In case of reflection, a ray of light comes from a medium and after striking a mirror, it goes back again in the same medium. Suppose this medium was air. After striking the mirror, it goes back again in the air. If we draw a normal, then we will observe that the angle of incidence is equals to angle of reflection. Now very important question is coming, that what is the angle of deviation in this case? How to find the angle of deviation? We have to produce this incident ray and then we will get this angle of deviation. It is denoted like this. So how to find the angle of deviation? Angle of deviation is equals to 180 minus I plus R. Now we know that in case of regular reflection, the law of reflection states that angle of incidence is equals to angle of reflection. So it can also be written as I. So this can be written as 180 minus 2I. Now if the question comes that what is the angle of deviation, you can tick this one. 180 minus 2I is the angle of deviation. Angle of deviation will be 180 minus 2I. Now I am going to explain you about refraction. What happens in case of refraction? In reflection, what happened? The ray comes from a medium and after striking the medium, it goes back again in the same medium. After striking the mirror, it goes back again in the same medium. But in case of refraction, it's different. The ray after coming from a medium, suppose the ray is coming from air, after coming from a medium, and suppose this medium is glass, goes into another medium like this. It gets inside another medium, and air is called a rarer medium because it's less denser, rarer or less denser, while glass is a denser medium. Okay, so what happens when a ray of light passes from rarer medium to denser medium? It bends towards the normal. That means this angle of incidence, in this case this angle of incidence is greater than the angle of refraction. This case happens when a ray of light passes from a rarer medium to a denser medium. This is case A. Now I am showing you case 2, when just the opposite thing happens. In case 2, what happens? Suppose this is glass, and this is air. So when a ray of light passes from glass to air, glass is a denser medium and air is a rarer medium. So when a ray of light passes from denser to rarer medium, it bends. Instead of going like this, it will go like this. It bends away from the normal, and in this case the angle of refraction is more than the angle of incidence. In this case the angle of refraction will be more than the angle of incidence. Now the very important thing that I am going to tell you now is critical angle. What is critical angle? It comes many times in exam. It's very important. So what is critical angle? I am writing the definition first. The angle of incidence, for which the angle of refraction is 90 degree. It's called critical angle. Is called a critical angle. So I am going to show you an example. In one diagram I am showing you 3 things. First of all, suppose this is a denser medium and this is a rarer medium. So when a ray of light passes from a denser medium to a rarer medium, it goes away from the normal. Okay, this is suppose some angle of incidence. Now what will happen if I increase the angle of incidence? After certain increment of angle, suppose I have increased the angle of incidence like this, what will happen? Suppose for this angle of incidence the angle of refraction is this line. So this angle of incidence is called critical angle because this angle of refraction is 90 degree. Now what will happen if I further increase this angle of incidence? Suppose I have increased this angle of incidence further, it is much more than a critical angle. Then what will happen? The ray will come back in the same medium, and this is known as total internal reflection. This phenomena is total internal reflection. And an example of total internal reflection is mirage. Many people go in the desert and they see the tree inverted. They think that the tree is inverted because there is water, but that tree is inverted because of this mirage, and mirage is due to total internal reflection. If a glass is cracked somewhere, then it shines a lot because of total internal reflection. A diamond also shines because of total internal reflection. So these three diagrams are very important. This is diagram A, this you can consider as diagram B for critical angle, and this diagram C for total internal reflection. In one diagram I have shown you three things. So I think this much you should know first, then we'll proceed in the next video. Thanks for watching the video.